All right, well, they arrested Trump for the 4th time on bullshit charges yesterday. Took his mugshot. It's already the most infamous photo ever taken in the history of mankind. Trump being arrested, that doesn't say anything about Trump, but it does say everything about Joe Biden and his weaponized judicial system. Filled with diversity hires that have no idea what the law is. They get to make it up as they go along, I guess. You gotta be careful what they wished for, man. They opened up Pandora's box.
They sure did.
Yeah.
People are fucking pissed.
Yeah, they should be. You know,
and we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. You want to continue it, keep it going, because it's only going to get worse. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Now we demand that you arrest Biden.
Yes. Yeah.
He's the criminal.
Yeah. Arrest Hillary Clinton for making a claim that Trump stole the election in 2016. Arrest her ass.
Do you know why none of these people get arrested? Because they are the criminals and they're in charge of the government. They're in charge of the judicial system.
They paid out the DOJ and the FBI years ago. Years ago, and people know this. They see it now.
Conservatives are on the outside and they're not allowed to get on the inside. Anywhere inside the government.
They're not. They're not.
No.
They're not.
And I don't know if we'll ever have another Republican president. Be honest with you.
It doesn't look like it. Because they're gonna, if they attack Trump, then they're gonna attack the next one.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I'm arguing with the guy on Facebook saying, we gotta go with DeSantis. Trump can't win because he's gonna be, he's been arrested and all this stuff. And I said, that's what they want you to do.
Well,
they want you to give up on Trump. And if you do, they're just gonna do it to the next guy. He wants DeSantis in there. They're just gonna arrest DeSantis. This is how they do it now.
Unless you're one of the Bushes that was an ass kisser to the Democrat Party, then it's gonna be the same thing when another Republican runs for office and gets in there.
Yeah.
They gotta kiss ass with a Democrat.
The main reason they don't want Trump in there is he's not going to start any new wars and he's not going to make the military-industrial complex uniparty rich. That's why.
Yeah, that's it.
So, if you get DeSantis in there, guess what? It's back to normal, guys. The uniparty.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be back to normal. Because undoubtedly he's following somebody else's lead. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't vote for him because we don't know what he could do.
I'll never vote for DeSantis.
I'd vote for the one that I know what he done for this country. And if everybody's blind to that, then they can kiss my ass because I don't give a shit no more.
Did you see during the debates when they said Brett Baer said, hey, if Trump is in jail, will you still vote for him if he's a nominee? And Vivek was the first one to raise his hand.
Damn
DeSantis looks to the left and then to the right and then went, that gave his ass away, dude.
Lock Trump up because he's still getting our votes. You can do whatever you want to do, but it isn't going to work in the long run.
No.
Because the American people see what happened.
It's not hurting Trump, it's hurting the Democrats.
That's right.
People can see right through it. It's a weaponized government, dude. What would George Washington do?
At this point, would have been stacking bodies.
Yeah, we can't say, or the FBI will put us on their, we're probably already on their list.
They probably are. I probably am.
All of us are.
I am.
If you're posting pro-Trump stuff on social media, you're on some kind of a list, bro.
Did you see where the Republicans, the Trump supporters were banned from going to the debates? Did you see that? Ain't that some crap?
But you see, they're not even going to hold any Democratic debates.
No.
They've already canceled all the
They got to
Democratic.
protect Biden. Biden can't debate anybody.
No,
he's brain dead, dude. They got to keep him on permanent vacation.
They're going to take him out and probably put Michelle Obama in. Or Big Mike, as we like to call him.
Yeah, well, that's the theory, but I think Michelle won't run because she's lazy. And it's a lot of work. It's not for Biden. Biden just gets to eat ice cream all day while his cabinet does all of his shenanigans.
This is the biggest, we told you, it's the biggest, most costly, and still going to be more costly. We told you so ever. So.
I just filled up my truck yesterday. It was $88. It was like $38 when Trump was in there.
Yeah, I remember $1.40 right when the coronavirus started, and I couldn't believe I'd never see those prices again. $1.40.
Yeah.
But
yeah, hey, all you people that voted for Biden and you weren't ready to buy a house yet, but you are now, it's going to cost you 3 times as much. That's your Bidenomics, you idiots. You voted for it. We tried to warn you. All right, Rick. We came all the way from Tampa to wave flags with us. God bless you. They arrested Trump, took his mugshot yesterday. What do you got? What do you think?
People don't understand that what happens to Trump's going to happen to the next guy.
Yeah.
You know, and we were talking about a little while ago that you get Trump out of the way, whoever is the next nominee, whoever is the next guy in line, they're going to go after that person, and the one after that, and the one after that, because they're not going to stick together.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it on the stage.
Especially if it works and they can keep Trump from being the nominee.
Every single person on that stage should have been outraged at what's happening to Trump. Yeah. Every single one of them, if they're an American and they're looking for freedom.
They should have not even had the debates. They should have just protested and just shut it down.
Yeah, exactly.
We're losing our country. We're losing our country, dude. This is what they do in all third world countries. They arrest their political opponents.
Yeah,
we're doing that here now.
It's never happened in the history of this nation. It's never happened until now.
These lefties that are in government, these lefty Democrats, they're the biggest threat to democracy. They're the biggest threat to our country.
Yeah. I mean, the country is screwed right now. We're talking about it never being another Republican president, never be another conservative president. There'll be nothing. You have Democrats now, and you think of John Kennedy as being a Democrat, and you compare him to these people. Now, I'm not a total fan of John Kennedy, but
John Kennedy would have been considered a right-winger at this point.
John Kennedy would have been in prison. He would have been right next to Trump.
Well,
I mean, they wouldn't want him either.
But what did they do to John Kennedy?
John Kennedy.
Same thing Trump needs to beware of. Tucker Carlson asked him about that. Are you afraid of getting, you know, executed?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me anything. This is a totalitarian regime, and people don't understand what a totalitarian regime is.
They're about to find out. Because it's not going to get any better, guys.
They're not going to like it.
It's only going to get worse, and it's going to spiral out of control.
They're not going to like it because they think, oh, good, I got rid of Trump. Well, guess what? When they don't like you, you got a target on your back.
Yeah.
You're going to find out what Trump went through. So
I think we're all screwed, dude. I don't think there's any way to fix it.
I never thought I'd see this in 2.5 years. I never thought I'd see this, ever.
I think this all started with Obama, and it's gotten this bad since Obama won.
Why hasn't Stacey Abrams been arrested? Why isn't she arrested? She questioned the governor's race in Georgia, and not a word's being said about her.
So Trump is in trouble for denying the election when supposedly he knew it was legit.
Yeah.
Dude, we at these flags waves have never ever claimed it was legit ever. Why would Trump? We've seen all the evidence, just because nobody will look into it.
I mean, can anybody say that there's ever been a totally legit election in this country?
Probably never.
There never has been. There's been shenanigans going back. They think Kennedy won because of stuff that went on in Chicago back in 1960.
Hey, anytime somebody wins, the other side always says that they cheated.
Well, that's true. What's happened to Hillary Clinton over this?
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton said 2016 was not legitimate.
Yeah. And
nothing said about her.
Yeah, but you can deny an election if you're a Democrat, just not if you're a conservative.
Because the mainstream media controls it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
How's it going?
How you doing?
I love all this.
Oh, appreciate it. You here to wave flags with us?
Oh, I wasn't. No, I got to head off to work. I was just checking to look at
Oh, okay. You just walking through?
Yeah.
Hey, they arrested Trump, man. It took his mugshot.
Yep.
Now it's the most infamous picture on the planet. Right?
Just talking about that, yes.
It's the greatest image ever taken in the history of humanity.
We're going to put hats with it. We're going to make shirts. And it's going to say Trump not guilty. And on the back, it's going to have Biden guilty as hell.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. And we're going to make flags to say.
And what an iconic, he just looked pissed.
Oh yeah, but that's the way we need it to be. We don't need to be smiling because the thing is this is serious.
It ain't funny, yeah.
It's very serious.
They should do a real mugshot of the Biden criminal family. They're the ones who should be in front of the judge and jury to be judged for their crimes against humanity and against the United States.
Dude, they're actually the criminals have gotten a hold of our judicial system.
Agreed.
And this is what you're watching. Agreed. Giuliani got his mugshot. He arrested how many gangsters and murderers and rapists while he was DA?
He was the creator of the RICO Act.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any
Now
knowledge,
the gangsters are arresting the good guys.
Yep.
It's a Department of Injustice is what it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
They like unlawful disorder.
Now they're saying, because they've only been able to look at a fraction of Joe Biden's shell companies, 20 shell companies out of like 60. He's got 60 shell companies.
Fake emails.
Well, they say he
Donate.
definitely made 50 million up to $100 million selling out our country.
Sick.
And he's arresting Trump.
Sick.
Yeah.
These
Absolutely
bastards.
Yeah, because
What's his name? Something Peters?
Trump's taking
That's
away
why they
his
call
sugar
him
daddy.
pedo
Last name is
Robert.
Robert Peters. Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, he's got alias emails and
We have them though. We have all those emails.
Yeah.
We have the laptop from hell. We have the backup cloud of from Apple from Hunter Biden.
what are the conservatives waiting for? Impeach that
We
motherfucker!
need it. We got all the evidence.
What are they doing?
They're not doing anything.
Kevin McCarthy needs to go. Why don't we impeach him first?
Well, we need to have these scorecards.
We got to get these uniparty assholes out of the way before we can start impeaching people.
Yes.
Well, I can't. I haven't quite figured out Kevin McCarthy yet. I'm still trying to.
He's the uniparty
put a
guy.
pin on him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were okay with him getting in there as long as Matt Gaetz or MTG didn't get the Speaker of the House position, because they knew that immediately inquiries of impeachment and articles of impeachment would be filed basically the next day.
I've lost all faith with Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was the biggest promoter of Kevin McCarthy.
Well, she didn't
Somebody
want
like
to.
Matt Gaetz, maybe. You know what I mean?
Right. She didn't want to, but she felt like she was forced. So she came out later and said that. But still, we need action. We don't need talk. We need more action.
They're gonna write a strongly worded letter, guys. Well, I thought we'd at least get 50 people out here today after they arrested Trump for the 4th time, took his mugshot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a gorgeous mugshot it is.
Yeah, it was a great mugshot.
Yeah.
But nah, people don't want to come out no more. They're just over it, I think.
No, I
Just
think
take
you're
the
wrong.
country. We don't care anymore.
There's more people here now than there was last Friday. I think it's going to get better and better. I've seen lots of new faces too.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't give up.
I'm not giving up yet. But hey, man, I mean, I don't know. It's a little depressing when if you can't get people out after they've arrested your president 4 times, then you probably can't never get anybody to come out.
Yeah, but he's got an agenda.
Trump?
Yeah.
It's all part of the plan, guys.
is.
Trump getting arrested. I don't know about that.
See, now when he goes to court, he can bring out all that
Discovery.
information
Yeah.
about the election, 2020 election, all
Yeah.
that shit.
It's going to be
going on.
televised too, they say.
Yeah? Well, that'll be
Yeah,
good.
a big fat ass Fanny wants to have the court have the trial like in the next couple months or something. But she's dreaming.
Yeah, she sure is.
The good thing about what's going on is she's a diversity hire and doesn't understand the law. And Trump's probably hired some really good lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not going to work because the judge is probably a diversity hire too and doesn't understand the law.
Well,
So
he
the
hasn't
Supreme
done-
Court won't want to get involved with it ever because Justice Thomas, not Thomas, Justice Middleman guy, what the hell's his name? I forget.
I don't know.
Anyways, they don't want to cause a ruckus. They like to steer clear of the political stuff.
But Trump hasn't
John
done-
Roberts,
Oh, okay.
idiot,
Oh, yeah,
that idiot.
yeah. Trump hasn't done anything wrong.
Nope.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All these charges are false.
Yeah. So the mugshot's embarrassing for the whole country, not for Trump, because of what the Democrats have made a mockery out of the justice system
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. There is no justice system. Right
Wow, we look like a banana republic all
We
around the
are.
world.
now. Yeah. That's exactly what we are right now under Biden.
Our credit just got downgraded. We're losing everything here.
Biden's
In 3 years, 300,000 Americans have died of a fentanyl overdose because Biden won't secure the border. Matter of fact, he's taking all that fencing and he's auctioning it off this
I heard
weekend.
about that.
He's a piece of shit. Every fentanyl death is the blood is on his hands.
I hate him.
Me too. He's a scumbag.
He's worse than a scumbag.
Yeah.
He's the scum underneath the scum.
Yeah, he needs another aneurysm. It's our new anthem, guys. You know that song. All right, guys. Orange City every other Friday. We're doing this until we can get Trump back in there. So I'll post flyers the next time. It'll be 2 weeks from today. Orange City, Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road. Follow me on Rumble, man. YouTube is gonna get rid of me just like Facebook did. Facebook got rid of my Trump page. Now I post on my personal page, but I'm so shadow banned nobody sees it. So fuck Joe Biden.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Fuck Joe Biden.
And everybody that's associated with Joe Biden.
Yeah. What a weak, dementia-ridden, cardboard cutout of a human being. He's a turd. Good.
She said, basically, I don't have any right to challenge an election. Well, what about Stacey Abrams?
I believe it was stolen from the voters.
Do you still maintain that the 2018 Georgia election was stolen? Answer the question I asked.
It was stolen from the voters of Georgia. I said that the election was stolen from Georgia voters. Politicians believe their way to preserve their power is to impede the ability of voters to be heard. We have to stop the subversion of our elections.
If she'd had a fair election, she already would have won.
Brian Kemp, the man who basically pickpocketed Jim Crow and turned this election into a voter suppression election. He has been blocking African Americans from voting.
Stacey Abrams' election is being stolen from her using what I think are insidious measures.
What happened in Georgia, I just cannot imagine an international election monitor not raising holy hell.
They use the law when it benefits them. They cheat to win elections. They disenfranchise voters.
If Stacey Abrams doesn't win in Georgia, they stole it. It's clear. It's clear. And I say that publicly. It's clear.
He essentially bioengineered an electorate that would be essentially with enough white voters and few enough voters of color to elect him.
Next, how the Grinch stole Christmas, aka the election.